This is not the Amazon rainforest. This is Linn County, Kansas, a beautiful natural landscape full of biological diversity that I have called home for the entirety of my life. My parents moved here nearly 35 years ago after falling in love with the natural beauty of this county. I grew up in this beautiful rural setting, and no matter where I've traveled, Linn County has always been home. Unfortunately, what I love is now being threatened by a foreign corporation with plans of turning our beautiful rural county into an industrial wasteland. EDF Group is a French-owned company operating as EDF Renewables to replace high-quality farmland in Linn County with up to 8,000 acres of industrial solar. 2 of the 4 sides of the property that I live on border some of this farmland. Multiple meetings were held regarding the planning of this project, but conveniently, we were never made aware of this until all of the initial public meetings had concluded. Previously, we've been sent multiple letters about our neighbors building ponds and splitting their land into smaller portions, but we were never contacted about this massive and intrusive industrial solar installation. Not once. We only found out thanks to the efforts of other members of our community taking a stand and speaking up. Once I was made aware of what was going on, I began to research the issue and realized I had to speak up as well. During my research, I learned much more than I ever expected about the negative impacts of industrial solar installations, along with uncovering documents that the county produced in 2022 strongly contradicting the installation of industrial solar. Let's start with a document titled 2042 Linn County Comprehensive Plan. This document was put together by the county government, including the county commissioners and the Planning and Zoning Commission in 2022 to establish a framework and series of guidelines for how the county would move forward over the next couple of decades. I'll post a link to the PDF of this plan in the description below. As early as page 10 in this document, you'll find statements such as, "The following community values will serve as guiding principles through the comprehensive plan and inform Linn County's future development policies and funding priorities," with bullet points such as, "Protect the natural beauty and open space that make our county special." Moving down page 10, you'll find quality of life being one of the goals and focuses. Enhance the overall quality of life for those who live and work in the county. But enhancing the overall quality of life for those of us that live here does not mean putting in 8,000 acres of industrial solar. Additionally, as early as page 11, balancing rural character and growth, promoting agricultural uses and preserving the rural character of the county have remained a top priority. Additionally, incentives to discourage lot splits and residential development that negatively impact the look, feel, and function of undeveloped areas should be a major focus for the county. On page 20, you'll see goals for economic growth and prosperity, such as support opportunities for entrepreneurship, including agribusiness, maximize the economic impact of heritage tourism and outdoor recreation, attract new retail options to serve Linn County residents and visitors alike. Installing 8,000 acres of industrial solar does not support opportunities for local entrepreneurship. It does not support agribusiness. It does not maximize heritage tourism and outdoor recreation. It does not attract new retail options to serve Linn County residents and visitors alike. It very specifically drives all of those things away. On page 29, Goal D, Land Use and Development, the top 2 objectives are protect and enhance rural character and manage and minimize adverse effects of intrusive developments and land uses. An industrial solar installation is exactly an intrusive development and an intrusive land use that specifically destroys our rural character. Let's talk about the effect that massive industrial solar installations can have on weather. Industrial solar installations create what's known as a thermal column, which is a mass of hot air that increases the temperature by as much as 36 degrees Fahrenheit directly above the panels. Now, everyone from the Midwest knows exactly what happens during the spring and summer when a cold front rolls in and collides with hot air. Large-scale industrial solar is scientifically proven to have the potential for increasing severe weather and tornadic activity due to this thermal column. I'm particularly concerned about the basic science of water runoff. The large-scale smooth surface of the solar panel installation will increase the surface area and decrease the resistance for the water flow, causing greater water amounts to flow downhill, flow downstream, and cause flooding. In an open letter to the Linn County community, EDF Renewables specifically stated that herbicides may be used in the site preparation process on grounds they intend to place these industrial solar installations. Those herbicides will then run off from the land into our waterways, polluting our ecosystem. Now, I had never seen one of these commercial solar installations in person before, so after a little bit of searching, I ended up here. This is the Butler Solar Farm, a commercial solar installation in Butler, Missouri that was put in 2014 by MPUA. It's only 10 acres. And when I look at that and realize that this is what 10 acres looks like, I have a really hard time wrapping my mind around 800 times this amount in my backyard. Something else I'm noticing while I'm out here, it's kind of bothering me, is that there's no animals, nothing. There's no birds up above it, there's no birds around it, there's nothing. It's like there's just no life right here. That's not what I want for our county. There's another odd thing that's taking place out here. There's a constant buzzing. You may have even noticed it in some of the audio here, but I've been trying to kind of minimize it up to this point. I'll go ahead and let some of it play. You notice that? This is a 10-acre installation. The planned installation in Linn County is 8,000 acres. That's 800 times this. So when we're out enjoying our natural spaces, imagine that sound multiplied by 800 times. It doesn't seem particularly enjoyable to me. We still have a chance to save the rural character and natural beauty of this county for ourselves and future generations. As citizens of this county, we can stand together in opposition to industrial solar and let our voices be heard on March 4th in the Prairie View Performing Arts Center at 7 p.m. Everyone will be given the opportunity to speak for up to 2 minutes, letting our county commissioners and the Planning and Zoning Commission know that we value the natural beauty and rural character of our county too much to allow anyone, especially a foreign corporation, to come in and replace our prime farmland and natural spaces with industrial solar installations. If you don't feel comfortable speaking in front of a crowd, or if you're unable to be present on March 4th, then you can still submit your views in writing prior to February 28th to still have an impact. I'll include links and instructions for how to do so in the description of this video. So what do you want the future of this county to be? Do you want our county to be known for its natural beauty, history, and rural character, or do you want it to be known as an industrial wasteland? I know where I stand, and I hope you'll stand with me in keeping industrial solar out of Linn County, Kansas.